So now guys, welcome back to Porter Real's channel for this week's episode of what's been going around the week. So Porter Real, as always, has freedom of speech to express his interests and expressions, and as always, let us know down in the comments section below any views that you have on this week's discussion. So Porter Real, the stage is yours.
2 quick points. Point number 1, Reform UK in January 2026 have had a rally, massive rally based in London, and I think what it demonstrates is that Farage and GB News are still centre London based. You know, it's like Margaret Thatcher, from what I've heard from my parents, for example, and the baby boomers. Thatcher loved central London, and central London boomed under the Thatcher years. But the north of England, where we're based, Northern Ireland, Wales, Scotland, we were decimated by Thatcher. And I think Farage is going down that same route, but I could be proved wrong. But I did watch a few clips, and Farage has charisma. You know, with these massive rallies, he's got live music, he's a great public speaker, but he doesn't want to talk about Brexit. Point number 2, it's hitting the headlines at the moment. It's with the ICE agents in the United States, Immigration, Custom, Executive, I think it represents, these ICE agents who wear masks. They're basically masked thugs, and they don't have a badge number like police officers. And there's been a case in Minneapolis where a lady was shouted at by these ICE agents to stop the car. So technically this lady, she did break the law by running away from these ICE agents. But as she drove away, Donald Trump claims the lady that got shot was driving into these ICE agents. But if you look at the video, the lady was actually driving to the right-hand side, and these ICE agents were on the left-hand side of the car. So their lives were not being endangered at all. And then this ICE agent fired 3 shots into the car, into her head. Now, here in the UK, I know our jurisdiction is different. We've both studied criminal law. Mens rea is a Latin word for intention. These ICE agents had the intention to kill the woman. Actus reus, the act of committing the crime. Well, yeah, these ICE thugs, these masked ICE thugs, committed murder by firing 3 shots. Now, we also have a term called a reasonable person. Would a reasonable person shoot a 37-year-old woman who was driving away, possibly from being deported? You know, would a reasonable person decide, instead of shooting the woman in the head? I know this is a sensitive topic, folks, but this is the truth. I've got to say it. But a reasonable person, in my opinion, why not shoot the car tyres instead? Because the car's not going anywhere if the tyres are flat. And then they can arrest the woman and drag her out of the vehicle. But no, these masked ICE thugs, who are basically domestic terrorists, decided to shoot the woman 3 times in the head. Is that a responsible person? But yet Donald Trump actually backs up these ICE agents, and he just walked away down the street. No remorse. I saw a video of this ICE agent after he shot the woman 3 times. Just walked down the street with no remorse. Holy mackerel, this is 1930s Germany. V. Wilson, what do you think?
Very interesting observations there from Porter Real, and yeah, that could have been an option. Shooting the car tyre is what a reasonable person would have done.
Absolutely.
It's all about you. Would you agree with Porter Real's views? Let us know your comments down in the comments below.
Sure, and I know this is a sensitive topic to discuss, folks, but the truth is cold sometimes. But again, this White House circus does continue. I can't remain balanced. I'm infuriated with this White House circus, folks. I know it's a sensitive issue, but the drama continues. Keep it real, keep it right here. Like and subscribe.
Because it's all about you. Question everyone and question everything.
No cruise ship.